Hello everyone, this is Amar Shah from Crickester Online, and what I have today for you guys is the Hammer Cannon XL cricket bats. I've been spending time today, like at least probably half an hour, understanding the whole new Hammer Cannon XL, and you know, because I was explaining one of our customer, I thought, what, it's a very good information which while talking to a customer, I thought, it would be great to share these things with everyone out there. Dipesh made a profile video of the Hammer XL and Hammer Canon XL when we did not have these really nicely branded and no stickers were there and everything, but now the stickers are there. The Hammer Canon XL is nicely engraved on the bats, and I wanted to now take an opportunity to talk to you guys about these special profile which we have created. Right, so these are, oh, someone's calling me, let me just make sure I uh, so these are special profile, very similar to the original Karen Pollard's bat from SS, right? So these are almost exactly same profile. I said almost exactly because these are hammer bats, and Karen Pollard plays with the SS brand. So that's the major difference, but that's the only difference probably because here it is. This is the, just consider this for a second as the exactly same profile as the Karen Pollard. These are actual player profile bats, and Karen Pollard plays with similar profile. The second difference is these are thicker than the Karen Pollard's bat. Okay, these bats are more thicker. They won't even go through the gauge. As you can see, they won't even go through these gauges because they are more than what it is supposed to have. So these have probably 45 thick blades with probably around 69 to 70 spine over here. Now, why did we even make these, right? Why did Hammer make these? Because nowadays, not just the ICC approved tournaments are going on. There are a lot of local tournaments going on over here. There are a lot of T20 cricket being played, and a lot of people wants the heavy willows, right? Because they want to hit the ball out of the park. These are going to be like these. These are going to be, all the bats are going to be between 214, 215, 3-pounders, depending on which one you pick, right? A lot of people look for these kind of willows. I mean, these are like in the categories of big kahunas and ghost op scenes and the humongous bats, basically, right? These goes overboard. Not just that, but heavy cleft, lot of blade you get. Even because of this much of heavy, sometimes people tend to think the, oh, bottom is not that thick. These are like one of the sweet spot of some other bats. These are like 30 edges. There are like 28 to 30 edges, bottoms you will get consistently on all the Hammer Canon XLs. We call it XL because these are like extra large bats, right? Humongous profiles. I mean, we have made sure that these are going to just um, get you guys those runs. And we have used grade 2 to grade 3 performance willows. So grade 2 performance willows on these, so it's not going to be the grade 1 pricing like a $500-$600 bats. These are really well budgeted pricing because I understand every finisher in the team don't need grade 1 willows. They need just go out and hit the balls outside the ground, and these are going to be the performing grade 2 willows. Canon XL, which are extra large, humongous profiles, comes with the semi oval handle. What I did with this is, and I was saying, actually wore my gloves because these are heavy bats. Okay, so but what I did is wore these gloves. These are SG HILITE gloves. I love them. Petard gloves. and they have unique style in them. I just love it because of this thing. I've seen Hardik Pandya wearing these kind of gloves as well, with the longer wrist tightening. Love them. Just love them. Really nice flexi. And then what I did is I applied 3 grips on this bat. Okay, minimum you need 2 grips for sure. I applied 3 because that, guess what, Karen Pollard plays with 4 to 5 grips on his hand. And it's not me who is saying that. We have had original Karen Pollard's bats in stocks, and we have seen that. Same thing what I did, I just applied 3 because the grips which I'm using are the thicker grips, so I barely hit it. You can see I just tried. I have 3 grips. There's a white one, original one, the blue and the orange on the top, and then I just wanted to feel how it feels, right? With this heavy, and this is a 3-pounder bat. Believe me, I gave to one of the customer over here, and he held it, and I asked him to hold it in the stance, and just and he did not even wear the gloves. And I asked him, what is the weight? Guess the weight of this thing, right? And I should have actually videotaped that because he thought the bat was around 211 ish. He said, and I said, okay, try to be more specific, try to go a little bit heavier. He said maximum 212. And I told him, this is more than 3-pounder. This is a heavy bat. More than 3-pounder. He's like, Amar, I don't even feel that much weight on this one. Of course, if you're a longer inning player, you're going to play for a good 20 overs, 30 overs, bat, you think you're going to bat that much, then probably not for you because you'll get tired. But you're there, you went in for last 5 overs, and you have to blast some sixes out there, and your team relies on your finishing skills. These are the kind of bats you need for sure, guys. This is also giving you lighter pickup because of the player profile. In humongous cleft, 45 mm, 70 mm spine, you get that really nice feel when you even try to just tap the ball. Look at this. You're trying to tap the ball. You don't really need grade 1 willow now, because I'm telling you, this feels like a grade 1 willow because of the cleft we're using here. Too much of cleft, and really amazing performance on these bats. Hammer Canon XL, we have them in stock now. We made sure that we get them enough for you guys. These are with the blue stickers in Hammer, amazing stickers. It's going to have engraving over here called Canon XL, and these are, I think these are going to be our best sellers once you see few people using them in US or Canada. A lot of people are going to come back and ask for these bats, because these are not like typical the Yorker diggers, like heavy bottom, like a golf club bats, but these are still thick enough like that golf club bats. However, because the sweet spot and the balance of this bat is like a player profile, you won't feel that bottom heaviness on this bat, and you will feel a really nice pickup. Of course, you will need at least 2 grips on that. That is a given, because without that, it will feel a little bit on the heavy on the bottom side, because there's a lot of cleft here. You need to balance it with some grips over here, if possible. If you want, you can add the the off counterbalance, but I have added 3 grips over here. I don't feel I need anything else. It feels really light in my hand. Even the player over here, who is 18-year-old kid, so he's not heavily built, he thought this was not more than 212. That is how these balance. These are pressed and balanced. Love the performance on this bats. You're going to get around clean face, but you're going to get around 5 to 6 grains on these. But once knocked in, these are going to be your performers. If you go to bat in your team last 5-7 overs, and if you have that ability to start hitting, these are the bats. These are the kind of bats you need, and this will for sure get you the runs, because it's going to get you that extra 10 yards of a travel on the ball. I'm telling you, because of this volume of the cleft, if you can time the ball nicely, this will get you that extra 10 yards for sure. All right, so this is what I thought. You please give me the feedback. What do you guys think? Whoever owns the Hammer Cannon XLs, please comment on this video and tell us what do you guys think about it. If you have played a game or two, let us know. Give us the feedback. I have added 3 grips on it. What would you do? Would you add 2 grips or 4 grips on it? Probably 4 slim grips can be fit on it as well, depending on how also depends on what kind of glove you're using, right? Are you using a tight glove or are you using a little bit of a flex glove? So all those things matter when you actually bat, and that's a different topic which we can discuss later on, because I have been looking at it and analyzing and researching them a lot. What would be a finisher kind of a player, what kind of gloves would they wear versus a guy who is going to be there batting a little bit more longer and build the innings rotator, what kind of gloves. These things matter, the grips and all that. So please you give us your feedback, and we will keep bringing new analysis in the equipment area. There's a coaching area, but there's also an equipment area where you need to suit your equipment, needs to suit your style of the game. This bat is for the hitters, okay? No doubt on that. I am not going to even say that this is going to be for the rotators now. This is definitely going to be for the hitters, and more than 10 overs you probably might get tired with it, unless you are really strong and have nice longevity on the to handle this much of a bat. But these are monster bats, and all of them are going to be monster bats. These are categories like Big Kahunas and Ghost Opsins and the SS Stallions and all that. So guys, please let us know how you feel about this thing, and feedback on us. This is Amar Shah signing out. This is Hammer Cannon XL.